Thank you, Wade. Welcome, everyone. We're on Monday night. Well, different for us for Junior C, as Sackville Knights home games are usually on Friday nights, but tonight they're going to welcome the South Shore Schooners. Both teams looking to get on the win columns. Number 52, Nolan Oakley, between the pipes for the Schooners, 200 feet across from him. We have number 39, Aiden Etsy. Sackville coming off a tough loss here Friday night. South Shore with a real tight one yesterday there on Sunday against the Newport Titans. So both these teams, they had a pretty spirited affair here early on when South Shore came up with a 5-0 win. We'll see what we have here tonight. With both teams looking to move their way up the standings. It's tight there through the middle. Here comes Sackville with a partial 2-on-1 back the other way. As Marchand looking to get it back, put up towards the goal. And he had to reach out and get a stick on it as McCauley tried to feed him. But getting his first save was Oakley. Puck comes all the way to the blue line, not out. Now South Shore will try again. He gets forced to the corner. Have to give me a few moments with South Shore. They got no names on the back of the jerseys. So give me a few to get the numbers matched up with the names on the scorecard below me. And here they are trying to bring it inside the zone. Looking to put it down deep. It's going to be Zink. CJ Zink gives chase to the opposite corner. Sackville look to move it. They do pop it out. Now we're going to get a race for it. They're going down, and McCauley's going to get down there first and delegate the icing. And had to be careful as Oakley comes out of his net trying to play that. But South Shore is able to move it along. Now it's going to be picked up by Blanchard. Dawson Blanchard puts the brakes on, spins back. Now he gets some help. Sackville look to break it out. A little cross-ice pass, a little touch back, a little bit behind Cluett. We'll have to reset. Cluett over here to Blanchard. That's Carter Blanchard up to Chenard. Chenard trying to chip one in. South Shore pops it back. Now Dawson Blanchard holds it. He had to wait for him to get back on side, and he puts it in deep. South Shore will look up deep from their own end. They start to break it out. Looking off through the middle now. They don't touch pass. Do get it to the far side. Trying to find some room. Little backhand pass goes off a few legs and feet as it gets pushed to the corner. Blanchard looks for it in behind. And there's a chance there walking out. That's he didn't realize he was looking one way. And South Shore almost had a gift. Couldn't quite put it in there on the short side. Now it's center. Looking to put that down deep is Jodry. Looking to find it from the corner. Bounces up. That's going to be gloved down by Cluett. Nick Cluett. He hits the red line, dumps it in deep. Got 3 white jerseys to contend with as it goes to the far corner. Down there looking for it now is Hardy. He can't find it, so Sure will try from the far side. Looking up ice now. Going to go for a little skate in front of their own bench just to hit the red line, chip it in. Little chase. Picked up in behind by Thornhill. He gets forced back. Now Blackwood going to pick it up in the far side. He goes off the boards. As far as the blue line, not out. So Shore tries to walk in. Blackwood stands him up. It's in his feet. Push to the blue line. So Shore again. Forcing it. Now we're going to try the opposite side. Little reverse. Blackwood going to look up ice now. Goes up and almost picked up through the middle there, but does get through as Lindsay's going to look for it. It takes a bounce on him. So Shore quickly back the other way. Over the blue line now. Trying to find a shooting lane. Little drop pass. Couldn't get much on that as it goes beside Etsy. Comes in behind. Both teams looking for it now. A little battle ensues. Kept in at the blue line. Chipped in deep by Bailey. Now South Shore going cross ice. What a save. Beautiful feed, but better save as Etsy comes over and gets out with a blocker. I don't know how that pass got through, but it did. It was a great little one-time, and Etsy read it perfectly, able to give just enough of the blocker on it to get it out. Now here comes Sackville the other way. Will Lindsay moves up. Here's Carter Faulkner. Drops out to Lindsay. He fires one. And to do the chance there, we had end-to-end action, almost 4 minutes. As crashing the goal there was Sudsworth. Pays the price as he gets taken down after the whistle. That's a big smile as he comes back to the bench. So chances there at both ends. Shots just 2 apiece. As we said, almost approaching 4 minutes gone here, first period. Great play. There's a dump in right from the far side. Trying to use the boards to the advantage, trying to get that out front. Now LeBlanc trying to chip in from the blue line. South Shore will look to clear. Trying to chip it out. Lockhart trying to hold it. They get by that. Inside the line, short side. Fires one looking back door. Couldn't quite get on goal. Now from the blue line, Etsy gets a paddle on that, and he's going to put that up into the netting and out of play. So Shore coming in, firing a few towards the net. Good things happen to get shots on goal. On the draw now, Sackville controls, take it behind their own goal. Feet up along the boards. Try to get out. So Shore right there to collapse quickly, looking to hold that puck in. They do fire one towards the goal, misses far side. Looking to keep it at the blue line now is Zink. He puts it back in deep. Sackville looking to pick it up along the boards. So Shore there to force them back. They'll try the opposite side. LeBlanc gives chase. He tries to chip it up. Looks up, sees a white jersey. Fires the blue line. Moves it over. Has put it into the open corner with Kroos. Now two black jerseys trying to knock that puck loose. Shipping in from the blue line. No, firing a shot towards the goal. Goes off his skate. Trying to find now is Penny. Penny comes up with it. He looks for some room to skate. He goes here along the boards, just down below us. Trying to sidestep a check as he puts the Jets on. Gives chase to the corner. Takes another bump. Still trying to keep control of the puck. But South Shore has it. They spin from the corner. Going to try the opposite side. Hands it off. They just go a little bit back and forth. Now they look up. Now it's picked off as walk in there and almost read that perfect with McCauley as that cross ice pass. Almost a grade A chance for Sackville. They're going to find one right on goal, right in the old bread basket as Millett just spun and fired one towards the Schooners' goal. Oakley not fooled, holds on, forces the whistle inside the zone. 5.5 gone here now. First period, no score. On the draw, South Shore trying to go straight ahead with it. Looking for some room now as they bring it up through neutral zone. Break it to the far side. Looking for a pass so far. Takes a big hit in behind the play. And then the pass is picked off. Now Sackville will start to move it. A couple touch passes up through the zone. McCauley chips it up ahead. They can't get by the line. And now South Shore, as both teams having a hard time corralling the puck. Maybe a chance here for Marchand. Marchand, he gets tripped up as he tried to cut back to the middle. Puck comes to the corner. Back up top. McCauley, quick little pass over behind the intended targets. Marchand goes down again, doing his job cleaning the ice inside the offensive zone. Two big bodies bumping that far side. Puck's cleared out. South Shore trying to put it right back in. Again, as Mr. Wade Wild getting a bird's eye view over there. Puck comes inside the line. Here's Blanchard. Blanchard looking out front. Marchand! And there is Oakley with a huge save. On that quick little one-time in front. Reads it perfectly. Stays with it. Squares up to the shooter. Holds on. We get another face-off inside the offensive zone. 13:37 remain first period. Shots 5-3 now in favor of the Knights. Still waiting for the first goal of this campaign. Sackville gets a draw on the boards. Chenard now. He's trying to find his way out of the corner. Cluett looking to help. So Shore pushes it. They find it, and they're going to go for a skate far side. Gets it inside the blue line, picked off by Hardy. Hardy looking to move it up quick. Chenard chips one up ahead. Blackwood could join the play now. He's trying to pull his way through. He gets taken down for his efforts. Off the boards now. Here comes South Shore with some numbers. Over the line, partial 3-on-2. There's a long shot. There's Etsy. Hasn't seen some shots in a few. Comes way out to the top of his crease, holds on as he makes a save. We're going to face off in the Sackville zone. They try to get them all lined up on the draw here. Got the puck, so short, wins it straight back. Here's a long wrister from the blue line. That missed the intended target. Along the boards now. Sackville is able to find it. Cluett looks to go for a skate. Moves up to Hardy. Hardy here, short side. Little drop pass for Blackwood. He had stopped up, didn't realize it was coming. So short takes it down deep in the corner. Now in behind. Picked off by Cluett. Cluett looking out front. Can't get the pass through. Bouncy puck, and Blackwood doing his best goaltender impression, but couldn't quite hold it with the skate. Comes out to look to reset. Blackwood gets it back. Inside the line. Blackwood looks up front. Trying to go maybe back door, maybe a little pad pass, but Oakley gets a piece of it. Forced it to the far side. South Shore brings it back, though, and then Chenard picks it off. He looks out front. He hits Hardy. Hardy, one move. Hardy fires one, but he misses as he tried to go back the other way. Showed some nifty mitts there for a moment, but couldn't hit the net. Now in behind. Hardy again. looking to bring it out. Has to contend with a couple of South Shore players. He does get it back to the blue line. Blackwood has a look. He takes a long wrister. Oakley comes way out, makes a save, pads it to the corner. Quick pass out front. South Shore picks it off. Here they come back quickly the other way. Far side now, trying to cut through. And then they still go down as Thornhill is all wrapped up there, I believe. And they're still, I'm trying to stay with the play. And they look back, if we got 2-on-1 the other way, there's Clue. He takes a chance, and he scores. As I was looking back in behind, and a big argument ensuing. But as play continues, number 11, Nick Cluett, makes no mistake, pops one upstairs, and that 2-on-1, we got a 1-0 hockey game. As Thornhill was all tied up. You see it over there with number 17, that's number 11. I'm pretty sure it's Cameron Kaiser. And he's fixing his helmet. Those two, as Kaiser was trying to go straight through, he took Thornhill down, but then goes down with him. And then they slid along the ice and rolled around for a bit right to the net as the play was coming down the other way. I was looking back that way. It was a 2-on-1, and Sackville takes advantage. Goal counts, no argument from the South Shore bench. And Sackville quickly put it right back in. Here's Faulkner looking at front, trying to find one in the corner. Trying to knock one loose. Faulkner gets it out, looking for Sudworth. Couldn't quite connect with the pass. South Shore will try to get it out. Kept in by LeBlanc. Put it right back in deep. Actually hit Sudworth on the ice, who fell down in front of him. Now South Shore trying to go back the other way. Have to get back on sides. They dump it in deep. Take the bump in the corner. Now picked up by Faulkner. Here's the goal announcement. What a chance there. I try not to talk over the goal being announced, but a giveaway in behind the net and a pass out front. And just after Sackville scores, South Shore comes right back, pops one of their own. And I believe it's going to be number 10, Cohen Perry. I'll have to wait for the official announcement, but he was left all alone out front, and he made no mistake as he goes low glove, standing all by himself in front of the Knights goaltender. As here's announcing the Sackville goal. It's Cluett with his 7th of the season. Chenard with the one with the nice pass over to get the assist. And there's a chance here trying to walk in. As Sudworth almost pulled one through. That's going to be dumped down. We're going to get a race back for it. Sackville going to get there first, so icing will be the call. We'll bring that back to the South Shore zone. As we wait for the South Shore announcement of their goal, as you approach the halfway mark here of the first period. Lockhart fires one after the Sackville one to draw to the half wall. Oakley sees that, makes a save. Rebound comes to the corner. South Shore looks to move it up. Up through the middle now, passing behind the intended target as Blanchard will pick that off at center. He gets over the red line, dumps it just inside the line. Here's South Shore's goal. It was Cohen Perry. Gorman's going to get the assist marker. That was his 3rd of the season for Perry. Sackville trying to get a pass out front, couldn't quite get it through. South Shore back the other way. He couldn't quite get the pass over as Innes was trying to move that over, but kind of fanned on it, then they put himself offside. That'll bring that down below us, just in front of the Knights bench. On the draw, Ennis tried to put one in deep. Sackville closing in quickly on them to take it away. Now the Diva look to set up. Thornhill off the boards. Trying to chip one up. A little too far there for McCauley. As South Shore will bring it up through the middle now. Inside the line now, Kaiser. He gets bumped to the corner, look for a pass out front, picked up by Marchand. He goes off the boards. Looking for Millett. Millett trying to slide one through. Does get it over. McCauley. Back in pass. Marchand trying to pull one off. Couldn't quite get things pulled through. Play continues as we're kind of listening to the players. And now a chance out front as Blackwood had chipped up. Now a 2-on-1 shaping up the other way. Here down below us. Alexa keep hold off the post. Rebound. And that pops right out. Look, he faked the pass and kept the shot, but can't beat the iron. But then the rebound almost came right out. As Sackville got to get out. Marchand dove for that one there. His stick went flying. As McNeil takes a big hit down below us. And back quickly the other way. Here comes So Short. Here's on the short side. Fire another one. And try to go glove side. Looks like they kind of probably missed an end on the short side. But either way, Jodry fired one towards the goal. And So Short with a couple opportunities there. Sackville will have one as well. As these two teams going end to end. 8:44 remaining now here. First period, 1-1. Not a bad crowd here for a Monday night. Usually, like I said, with UC Junior B Blazers time. Now Sackville come back the other way. They bring it inside the zone. 2-on-1. They try to move the pass over. Couldn't get it through. And then crashing the goal was Chenard. And Oakley's able to make the save. So Shore does clear it out. LeBlanc at his own blue line moves over to McNeil. McNeil looking to spin away from a forecheck. Use that long reach. Moves up. Chenard couldn't quite handle the pass. Back the other way now. Bailey moves over to his partner. With a hard pass, they have to pick up off the boards, and they look up through center, bouncing puck. McNeil trying to knock it down. So Short has it. Trying to dance the D. Takes a shot. Etsy makes a save. On the boards now. So Short regains control on the boards now. LeBlanc tries to pick it off. He puts it in behind the net. Schnarp reverses it to McNeil. He goes over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc going to join the rush. LeBlanc on the far side. He can't get by the D. They try to move it up quickly. Here comes So Short. And it's Soller. He's looking for a change as he puts it in. Sackville again. Here comes Lindsay. Lindsay hits the red line, puts it to the open corner. So Short looks to move it up. Sackville's making a change. Goes off as a skate. Sackville trying to bring it in. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Both teams trying to find it. So Short looking to calm things down. Leaves it just inside the line now. As Kroos goes far side with it. Go here at the boards. And we get a race back the other end. The whistle's going to go. And icing will be the call. 7:09 remaining here now in the first period. 1-1. As Sutworth playing little sticks there as they come back up the ice with Lethbridge. We'll watch those two this shift. And you can hear the whole arena call that one. As falling down with it was Faulkner and pushing that back with the glove. That'll bring the face-off outside. A few seconds tick off the clock. We'll try it again. On the draw, both players go down. So Short comes up with it. Up at center now. Looking to break wide. Looking to find some room is Perry. He scored the goal earlier. Looking to try to get another one to get their team their first lead of this hockey game. As Blanchard looks to bring it from the corner. Tries to go cross ice. That pass is picked off by Perry. He puts it down deep in the corner. It's starting to, physicality starting to pick up here a little more as this game picks up a bit. So Short dumps it in. They're offside. About to tag up again. They do. Here's Lindsay. Lindsay looks up ice. Looking to go hard and high off the boards. In behind the play with Sudworth. Couldn't quite knock down the bouncing puck. Back in behind the net. Sudworth on the forecheck. 1-on-3. So Short will try it the other side now. Looking to bring the puck up ice. Move it up ahead. Didn't realize his teammate was making a change. Sackville looking to take advantage. Here comes Blanchard now. He's looking to make a move. Pushing the puck a little bit too far ahead. And So Short will move it. But they go too far ahead with it. Not the cleanest hockey game I've seen for passes here so far. As that puck goes the length of the ice, whistle goes. Icing will be the call. 5:52 remaining first period. Thank everybody for who couldn't make it here. And of course, we always say live in person is the best place to watch a game, but we'll do our best to give you the coverage on the live feed. But it's a chilly one in the old barn here on a Monday night. So Short trying to keep it in. Does come out Sackville's second attempt. Penny looking for it in the far boards. He sidesteps a check. Looking to get through another one as he tries to push it forward. So Short reads that one. They try to go cross ice with it. Quite the neutral zone battle here. The puck does stay inside. It's a long shot. Blocked in front and deflected on the second attempt. Comes to the corner. Blanchard trying to skate out. Gets as far as the blue line. Does take a Sackville bounce. As I have to reset here now. looking to make some move. Bring it inside the line. A little drop pass picked off. And Belfield looking to move it. He loses it just outside, and so Shore will bring it back the other way now. Belfield gets back, picks up the pass off, gives it to his defense, who goes off the boards. Belfield trying to chip it up ahead. Nolan Belfield looking to go for a skate. Over skates the puck, and it passes around. Again, as you mentioned, not the cleanest hockey game I've seen when it comes to some stick handling and passing. Sackville behind their own net. Penny looking up ice, looking up through the middle as they got Millett in behind. Picks the pocket, looking to move it up now is Lockhart inside the zone. He tries to bring it off the boards. He looked to go short side, fires that one a little high. They have a little hugging match in behind the net. Puck's right down at him. And on the far side as well. Now the referee's arm's going to be up. I was just watching behind the net on the other side. It's going to be Thornhill. So the first power play of this game going to go to South Shore. I think roughing is going to be the call. Oh, that's going to be both of them. I thought it was just going to be one. So we're going to have some 4-on-4. As you got Lucas Thornhill for Sackville. And number 21, which I don't have a 21 on my game sheet, so I have to wait to get a look. I think it's number 20. It's the captain. We'll get that figured out. They're going to either way, 4-on-4 with 4:20 to go here in the first tie hockey game. As both players were assessed 2 minutes each for roughing. It's all short. Looks set up. This pass out through the middle at Blackwood. Picks off. Looks to move it over. His pass is picked off. And then chicken in with a long reach is Millett. And then South Shore picks that off. And they're going to try to skate out now. Far side, here's Bailey. Bailey trying to figure through. It was Zink, sorry. I should have realized when I saw the C that it was CJ Zink. It is number 20, not 21. Right up on the board is McCauley. He tried a little drop pass. South Shore picks it off. They're back the other way. Over the line now. Slowing things down. Taking a long wrister that's deflected up over. Bailey looking to hold it in. He fires it to the open corner. McNeil goes to pick it up. Puts the brakes on. Looks up ice. Got about a minute to go here. 4-on-4. Quick pass up here. McCauley is going to dump it in. Oakley plays it. Sackville making a change. Opportunity here for the Schooners to bring the puck up ice. Moves one up. Reaching up ahead for it. Lethbridge. He tries to find room. He fires a shot that Etsy's able to get a block run. Saves made. Rebounds picked up. LeBlanc looking to pass off and almost gets away, but gets it right back. Looks to skate over the line. Trying to find some room here on the short side. Brings it out front. Goes to backhand and scores! What a pretty goal! Number 77. Abe LeBlanc. You can see the smile from up here as he can't believe it. Show him some silky mitts. Taking that right to the net. And it looked like a broken play from inside the blue line. That he stays with it and makes some magic happen as he gets in tight. And he gives Sackville their 1-goal lead back. With 2:43 to go here in the first. South Shore looking to get it back, and they dump it back in deep. Here's Faulkner now. Carter Faulkner leaves in the corner. LeBlanc just scored a beauty moments ago. Looks up ice. Now Marchand. He put the move on at center. He's looking for some open ice. Stops up. Now he's over the blue line. Looking to set up inside zone. He can't make the move. As South Shore's going to pick that off. That's going to be chipped off on the far side. Here's the goal announcement. This is LeBlanc with his 4th of the season. Faulkner going to get an assist marker on that. And there's a chance here that as Cluett almost had a mini break as he picked the pocket. Look for a pass out front. So Shore picks that off though. Again, inside the line, they lose the handle. Cluett trying to catch up. Got a player open in front. Couldn't quite get the pass through. So Shore going to flick a high one up through the middle that LeBlanc trying to get back for. Shifts up. Now it's picked up. Hardy trying to feed Cluett a little bit too far. Now South Shore. You hear him yelling for it at center. You look for a change as he dumps it in deep. In behind now. South Shore has it. They're able to tie it up quickly last time when Sackville got on the board first. They've reversed corners with it. Trying to find it. As I see behind my shoulder here, we have our friend of the show, Mr. Paul McMillan. Got his 50-50 tickets in hand. I think he might have a treat for me as well on this chilly evening, bring me a hot chocolate. And again, I appreciate anybody that brings me a hot chocolate or any other beverage you want to bring up to the booth when we're calling games. It's greatly appreciated. As Chenard down there looking for a loose puck from the corner. Last minute of play here in the first period. Far side kept in by Blanchard. Carter Blanchard. So sure we're looking to clear it again. Up through the middle. Gets to the middle. A little too far as McNeil looks to put it back. Bouncing puck. Trying to chip it in. Inside the line, but so short again. Looks to move it right back out. Up to the middle. That's pass made up by Jodry. Now trying to go cross ice. Sackville gets a stick on that. Now a pass out front picked off by Nick Cluid. He's looking to go for a little skate. 2-on-4 as they come back the other way. He's going to dump it in deep. In behind. Trying to find it. Trying to get back here to the blue line. McNeil, he has a quick look up. He fires a shot. Look at the deflection. Gets it. Open net. As it went off a shin pad in front, and Hardy almost found himself with a gift. Back to the blue line. Another shot. That goes off. Something misses on the far side. As time's ticking down here, Sackville throwing everything at the net. They'd like to add to their lead before the horn. Quick pass out front. And there's a deflection almost by their own team. And the horn's going to go. And So Shore's going to survive the end of the first here. After 20 minutes, Sackville leads 2-1. Shots are 15-7, also in favor of the Knights. We're going to take a short break here. I'm going to grab this hot chocolate that Mr. 50-50 Paul McMillan dropped off for me. We'll see everybody in about 10 minutes for the second. You hear the music as the teams make their way back to the ice level. We'll switch ends, and we'll get ready here for the second period. And right off that draw here for the second period, Soul Shore comes in and takes a quick shot, and Etsy had to make a save. Now Sackville will look to clear. We're 2-1 after one. Sackville leading shots 15-7. And there's number 16 right there on a short one. Right in tight. Puck comes right back out. Sackville takes another one. That one misses. Now it's up to the middle as Blackwood tries to get down to stop a bouncing puck. Soul Shore does pop it up, and they can't make anything come with it as Sackville look to bring it back over the line. Here comes Marchand. Marchand look for some room here on the short side. As the player get taken down out in front, Marchand pulls it right to the front of the goal. As watching Blackwood, he got knocked down. Everybody kind of had a quick look at the referee, and then Marchand had a scoring opportunity as he pulled the puck right in front of the net. Now the puck in the feet. Referee right there yelling at them to move it. Does poke out. It's still in the feet as they scramble for it. Now South Shore trying to skate up. Here on the short side, Zink moves it quickly to the far side, but there's Thornhill now. He picks it off. He's trying to spin away. Going to reverse it. Gets it to his defensive partner as Max Blackwood looks up ice. Here to Millett. Millett going hard off the boards. That's going to be picked off by Haggart, who dumps it in deep. And then going to give chase himself and gets there first, but he backhand pass. That's picked off now by Millett. Going to look up ice, and here's Marchand flying short side. Looking to get a step. Aiden Marchand, he stepped in alone, but a nice job there by Oakley to stay with them and make a nice save with the blocker as Marchand tried to take it to the far side. Now Sackville puts it back inside the zone. So Shore picks it up, and they look to bring it out. Up to the middle. Pass doesn't quite connect. Now Blanchard here to Cluett. Cluett looking for some open ice on that far side. He's going to dump it to the open corner. Both teams give shape. Schneider down there looking for it on the side of the goal. So Shore over to poke it loose. Schneider there to take it right back. Etienne Schneider looks out front. He can't connect with the pass. Now it's going to be picked up by Eisenhower. Eisenhower trying to move it over. They lose the handle. There's a quick shot, and Oakley had to be careful with that one. As the extra whistle, everybody takes a little stop, but there's Oakley able to make the save. That quick little one-time just at the top of the circle. In the face-off now, the officials trying to get them all lined up. They drop it, it's in the feet. Sackville pushes it to the blue line. Winding one up is Blanchard to Carter Blanchard, but getting a paddle on that. Knocking it up to the netting and out of play. So redo that draw again on the far side. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, normally this is Monday night's home time for Junior B Blazers, for the Sackville Blazers that had the privilege of calling the games here. We usually do it on YouTube or Facebook. And then Wednesday nights, normally home games for Sackville High Kingfishers. And then, of course, Friday nights, normal time here for the Sackville Knights. Now here comes South Shore back the other way. Firing that one, missing quote. Well wide with Lethbridge. And I should mention as well our good friends at High Button Sports. They allow me to do the U16 Kings games here on Saturdays. And we have a great time with them. Always make sure you check out High Button with their website. Lots of great hockey over there. I do my best. But then you think they do pretty good as well. And there's South Shore chipping it back in. Trying to find it in the corner. South Shore looking for a loose puck. Cluett back to help out. He's going to look for some room to skate up ice. Lose the handle, but just outside the line. South Shore pushes it back. It's in the equipment. Picked up by Chenard. He makes a little move. Hands it over to Hardy now. Hardy, he walks in. Moves over. Cluett. Tried to get that one time. Had the open side. Didn't get much on it. And now Blanchard chips in from the blue line. Chenard to Cluett. Trying to come back over front of Chenard. Went right to the front of the goal. Couldn't quite connect with the pass, though. Now here comes South Shore on that far side. Losing an edge, though. He kind of spun out. And he tried to do a drop pass. It couldn't quite make anything happen. Hardy trying to put one up. His pass doesn't get through. Now looking to go for a skate. Inside the line now. Fire to Hardman. Didn't miss by much. Is ripping that one wide. I believe that was Decker. Puck stays inside the zone. Just down by those Zamboni doors. So Shore trying to come up with it. Push to the blue line. Picked off now by Lindsay. Lindsay over to Sudsworth. Sudsworth trying to get a step here on the short side. He gets taken down. Still gets the pass over, but couldn't quite connect. So Shore looked to clear, but it's kept in by Faulkner. Faulkner over the top, and then, the quick pass from Lindsay, but got Sudworth on the wrong side. Now Sudworth in a big battle. He gets taken down. Referee's arm goes up. Sackville is going to head to the power play here as Lindsay gets a stick on the redirect as McNeil shooting one from the blue line. And Will Lindsay gets a stick on it, deflects it home on the delayed penalty. Sackville adds to the lead. It's 3-1. And I always say, these kids might be getting older, but they're still getting older. You can see the smile on his face from up here. And he's happy with that one. Wait for the official goal announcement. I've got McNeil deflected in. There's the toss to the puck on the bench. I believe that's going to be Lindsay's first as a night. He made it look easy reaching out with that stick with the deflection to put it on the short side. Sackville gets the draw. They're inside their own zone. So Shore trying to collapse quickly on that far side. It does come loose. There's a quick shot. That's a high riser. It goes up over the goal. Now down the corner. All the way to the blue line. There's another deflection. This one just deflects wide as South Shore almost had one of their own there. Now Sackville move it up. Here's Belfield. Nolan Belfield hits the red line, dumps it deep. Oakley out to play it. He's going to rim that himself. Now Zink trying to chip it out. McNeil trying to hold the line. Pushes it forward, and the South Shore will try the opposite side. High off the glass. Picked off now by LeBlanc. He had the goal here earlier. He tries to skate one in. Loses the handle. Trying to pass up. Here's a goal announcement. That puck comes right on Etsy. He's going to hold on as you listen to the goal announcement. It was Lindsay, his first of the season. That face off in the Sackville zone. So Shore has it. They fire one right off from the boards. Was Zink, but just missed on that far side, but it's kept in. Another one out front. Tried for the redirect. Couldn't get through. And here comes Marchand back the other way. Marchand over the line. Draw pass to Millett. Trying to get back to Marchand. Dives for it. Millett fires one. And a nice save by Oakley and a rebound. He had to be careful as McCauley was down there on the side of the net. Marchand, as he gets up, puck comes right to him. Puts it down in deep. Now from the corner. Marchand cycles it low again. Millett trying to come back out front with it. That's going to be deflected up to the ceiling and out of play. And it stays up in the netting. Should get a special shout as well. They took me a while. I've been looking for him all night. Remember, because we don't have our normal McMillan on the ice. See, they have the one in the stands, but Ethan McMillan not here this evening for Sackville. You're not able to make a Monday night game. Maybe he had school. But we're missing Ethan, the old EMAC, of course. His buddy Marchand's out there on the ice right now. Here, right now, there's Millett. He fires one and getting that high in the shoulders. Oakley comes way out to the top of the crease, makes the save, covers up, forces another face-off in deep. 6 minutes gone here, second period. Sackville up 3-1. So Shore controls this draw. Looking from behind the net. They rim it around. Looking along the boards now for Perry. And they're able to skate out. Perry gets some help. As bringing it inside the zone now is Fortin. They don't make it too far. Sackville quickly back the other way. Again, here's Marchand stopping up. Leaves it for Millett. Millett going up top to McCauley. He fires one. And Oakley again with another big save. Now race back the other way. As trying to fly down there is Gorman. Trying to get in front of Blackwood, but Blackwood able to get there first, flick a high one up, and it's picked up now by McCauley. McCauley, far side, trying to push one out front. Couldn't quite connect with the pass. And the Schooners will look to move it up. He fans in that pass, though. Now it's left. McCauley trying to chip one up ahead. And he had Marchand all alone in front, but couldn't quite get him the puck. Bouncy puck at the blue line. This time the Schooners will look up ice. Move it up through the middle. In the line now. Holding on to it is Perry. He takes a bump as he threw a shot towards the goal. Now Sackville chips one up ahead. Chenard over the blue line. Anthony Chenard trying to get their shoot lane. Leaves it here for Blanchard, who was following the play. He takes a shot. He gets taken down. And the rebound was picked up by Chenard. He fired one towards the goal as Hardy keeps it at the blue line. Moves up here for Chenard. Chenard trying to get that shot off. Does! But hits the crossbar. Right off the crossbar to the bar down. It's bar out. And he gives chase in the corner. Chenard again, looking up top. Hits Hardy. Hardy got to fire one. Oakley again as he's seeing all kinds of rubber. Schnarr gets taken down in the corner. He's all wrapped up. As both players not moving. Puck along the boards now. So Shore gets to the blue line, does push it up. Got one more to beat. Pokes it loose, trying to get it alone. Goes to the forehand, and the referee's arms up. What are we going to see here? And it's going to be a slashing call. I was waiting to see if he's going to point to center ice. I was hoping to see the old penalty shot, but it's going to be a slashing call. It's going to go against number 11, Nick Cluett, sorry. So Shore will head to the power play looking to get their second of the evening, cut this lead in half. Had a chance moments ago. Sprung in on a mini break and tried to pull to the forehand. And Etsy was able to stay with him enough just to keep that out. And the slash came in and the whistle went. Sackville can't clear. It's kept in at the blue line by Kroos. Now to the far side. Sackville looks to move one up. They're trying for a short-handed Marcus Faulkner was behind the play. A Shore blocks that up. Goes cross ice with it. Now they'll bring it inside the zone. Here's Zink. At the blue line, looking to walk in from the face-off top. Fire one. That one goes up high and off the glass. It's going to come all the way out. Kroos picks up in his own zone. Looks to move up ahead. A little touch pass. Picked up now. And pass out front. And unable to get a shot through. Lands on a Sackville stick. They're going to land it all the way down. Oakley out to play it. He's going to leave it behind the net. So Shore looking to skate up. Minute left to go here in the power play. They dump one into the open corner. Sackville finds it. They look to clear it, get it to the corner. And So Shore picks that up. As LeBlanc down there lays a hit, So Shore comes up with the puck. Spinning away with it now is Perry. He goes back down low. Now up top. There's a quick shot there. That's going to miss the intended target, but kept in by Kroos. Just holds the line. He puts it back down deep. It takes a funny bounce off the boards there. As you got to be careful down by those Zamboni doors. Sackville will send it all the way down. McCauley down there in the forecheck. Oakley plays it out himself. Now touch pass up over the line. Sackville picks up now in behind the play. Here's McCauley. Short-handed break. Goes in, fakes. Oh. The old Kucherov. Number 17, Jacob McCauley. And he's smiling about that one. Short-handed marker as he did the old fake take. Lets it go. And it beats the goaltender. And he was not happy with that one. As he approached halfway mark here in the second period. A pretty one from the Sackville Knight player. We'll bring it back to center. Wait for the official goal call. There's some happy players on the bench here. A little different scene than it was Friday night. Now here comes So Shore, not giving up. They look to bring it up, still some time here, short-handed. As the penalized player steps back on the ice. There's a long shot. Didn't miss by much on the short side. They thought it was deflected up in the netting, but everybody stopped for a moment, but the referees are letting it go. It went up high. I couldn't tell from our vantage point. Either way, Sackville going to skate out now with some numbers. Here's Cluett. Cluett far side. He fired one towards the... McCauley with his 10th of the season. As Lindsay gets all tied up inside the line here. Now Faulkner. Faulkner trying to get a step. He's trying to find it. He's trying to get loose. Carter Faulkner with a good forecheck. He's by himself down there, though. He's taking it out in the corner. Now far side. Blackwood trying to knock it down there at center. Puts it inside the line. Goes right back up. There's a big check as well. As down there was Sudsworth tossing his player. You're going to watch this game. Could get a little messy as we get going. And there's a chance there. As running right back at Lindsay was Eisenhower. Now another check in behind as Blackwood. And the puck sent to lay the ice. Now let's see what's going to come from this. There's some words being exchanged. Let's see what's going to come from this here now. The puck was deflected up into the bench. I thought it went down the length of the ice. I was trying to keep track of everything that was happening. We'll bring it down below us here. Shots 29-12 in favor of Sackville. Leads 4-1. 8:55 to go. Second period. Now Hardy finds a loose puck from the draw. Dumps it in deep. And that's going to come in. And now again, referee's arms up. As a dump in landed right on Oakley. Everybody's crashed the net and a big collision in behind the net. Let's see who gets taken from the scrum here. I think Sackville's going to head to the power play. You're going to get a roughing call, and it's going to go against number 4, Dylan Haggard. So right after Sackville scored to make it 4-1 short-handed, going to get a chance in the power play. Thank you, Wade. They move it over. Here's Hardy. Hardy walking in. He likes to shoot. Might be looking for a deflection in front there, but it just goes just wide. Now Cluett slowing things down. Up top, Blanchard. Dawson Blanchard sidesteps one, walks in. He moves over. There's a quick one-time from Marchand. Didn't get too much wood on that one, but did redirect it towards the net. But Oakley's there to slide over, get a paddle on it, and put that puck up into the net and got a play. On the draw here to the half wall, in the skates. Both teams trying to knock it loose. Does come to the far blue line. Walking in. Blanchard fires one, and Oakley again. Like you said earlier, you've seen a lot of rubber. We're on track now to maybe be between 50 and 60 shots the way it's going right now, but he makes that save, holds on to the face-off. We'll switch dots. On the draw now. Sackville controls. Off top here, Blanchard fires another one, but that's way high and up off the glass. In behind, Cluett picking up a loose puck. Having a quick look. Far side, Blanchard again walks in, back up top. Cluett, he steps in, he fires one, and seeing that one, making it look easy is Oakley as he flicks the wrist, holds it in the trapper, forces another face-off. They're looking down in the tunnel below us. I think Chaz Lockhart evening might be over. I think I saw him going earlier for the Sackville Knights, dealing with an injury. See if you can get an update on that later on. Face-off gets popped up to the blue line. LeBlanc moves it over to McNeil. McNeil down low. Hands it off, trying to walk in on that far side, trying to catch the goalie off his post, but he's not fooled. He's able to lean on the post, make the save, hold on, no rebound. And we'll get another face-off. A minute to go in the power play now. This time, so short, gets the draw and able to send it all the way down the length of the ice. Etsy out to play it. Leaves it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc moves it over. McNeil, far side. Pass a little bit too far, but did get a stick on it. Enough to put it inside the zone. And so short does get the bounce at the blue line. And McNeil will have to reset here again at center. Moves up to Millett. Millett. McCauley goes down low, gets it right back. Trying to set a little give and go maybe. That's going to walk in just from the face-off dot. Fire shot blocked in front. And then skating for that one and slamming that down the ice was Fortin. 10 seconds ago, well, 14 seconds ago here in the power play. One last rush maybe for Sackville. Sudworth kind of chip one up ahead. And that's a touch. I believe it was knocked down. As they have a quick little argument. I believe it was touched by a high stick. And then the face-off will stay down low. I believe I recognize one of the Wolvers as the linesman here this evening. The younger one, Gabe. Of course, you see Parker, his brother, a lot here as well. Is so short, able to send it all the way down the length of the ice. That'll do it for the power play. Down there on the forecheck is Zink. Takes his player down. And then, there could have been a call there. Should have been a call there. As they go back and forth. Referee's letting him go a little bit, but you got to be careful with that. Now Zink, he steps in. He fires a shot that misses. Kept in at the blue line. LeBlanc trying to find it for the Knights as he reverses corners. So Shore at the blue line. Quick shot. Look for a deflection. Gets it. A little too much stick on that one. As Zink got all of it, but deflected it all the way up to the netting out of play. 6:16 remaining here, second period. 4-1 hockey game. Shots 33-14. Also in favor of the Knights. On the draw, there's a quick shot. And Etsy had a quick little look down as he had to squeeze the wickets and hold down when they tried to go 5-hole right off the draw, but he does get it. We'll redo the face-off. Bouncing puck now. Sackville trying to find it, loses it. Zink here on the short side, looks out front, trying to feather a pass through. Comes in behind. Now on the boards. Sackville going to pop it up. Looking for some room to skate. Penny trying to get a step. Penny at the man open in front. Delfield's there and sliding over. Reading that pass perfect. That's a couple times Oakley has done that. As Belfield was looking for one there. Puck gets put back in. Now to the corner. Penny look for a loose puck. So Shore reverse it to the corner. They'll look off the boards. Trying to skate up through there. Zink. He gets all tied up at Thornhill. Now it's pushed up ahead. Both teams trying to find loose puck as it goes in deep. There's a pass in front. There's a chance as Zink gets a piece of it. And Etsy's able to make a save on that short side. Now a shot from the blue line. Hits a shin pad and then goes up high on Thornhill. And he tries to skate it out. Moves up now to Belfield. Belfield moves over to Blackwood, who joined the rush. Blackwood looking to force a pass over. Now hits Faulkner. Faulkner looking to get it out front. As he had Hardy coming off the bench. So Shore will bounce it up. They got some numbers back the other way. Up top. On the backhand, and passes just a little bit behind it. He couldn't quite bring it out front. Big tattle in front. That goes off the outside of the net. The big battles happening in front. Puck at the blue line. Trying for a quick pass over. Now it's looked, and now here comes Chenard. Chenard with a chance to load. Chenard tried to go backhand and couldn't quite fool him with that one. As Oakley again with another big save. Feel like I'm going to say that a lot, like I already have. Still lots of hockey left to be played. Sackville dumps one in. Oakley fields the bouncing puck. Hands it off. So Shore looks to bring it up. Some quick puck moving through the middle now. As Gorman can't get his way to the front of the net. Looking for it in the corner now. The bodies collide. So Shore comes up with the puck, trying to walk in from the face-off dot, trying to find some room, but can't get through. Some tired hockey players out there. Schnerd tried to clear that and stayed in. Another player went for the hit there, but as Blanchard got the worst of that check, the Sackville does clear. So Shore will look to try to take advantage here. They look to move it back up. Pass picked off by Cluett. Cluett hands it back to Blanchard to get it back to Cluett. Now he's here to Hardy. Hardy looking for some open ice. Hardy now here on the short side. Hardy looking up top as he tried to connect it with McCauley, who was trailing the play. Now from the corner. Cluett walks up. Blanchard. Dawson Blanchard. He tries to find some room to walk in. He turns back. Spins. Still with it. Loses the handle in behind. As everybody looking for a puck. As players. A lot of action happening behind the net. Net gets popped up for a second play. Continues now past out front. And let's watch behind the net. Referee's arms up. Penalty's going to go against Sackville, I think. Or no. So Shore had the puck. Now the whistle's finally going to go. Not much of a whistle, but roughing's going to be the call. I find it hard that you can only pull one from that scrum. Either way, it looks like it's going to be a power play for Sackville. It's number 24. Oh, he balled at 74. I was wondering why he didn't have a 24. 74. Jack Lethbridge is in the box. 2 minutes for roughing. So Sackville already with the lead. Looking to add to the lead here on the power play. They look to set up here from the blue line. They're moving around. So Shore trying to keep on the outside. Back up top here, McNeil. He looks takes a shot. It gets through. Gets through right in the old logo hole of the South Shore goaltender. Holds on. Forces another face-off. 20 seconds tick off on the power play. Sackville gets the draw. Look to move it around. Down low. I'm going to pop it back up top. McNeil moves it quickly over. LeBlanc gets it back. Cross ice. Trying to walk in now. McCauley. Look for traffic in front. Holds it. Keeps. Look for a shooting lane. Takes a shot. But that hits a body in front. So short. Looks to clear. They get outside the blue line. Dump it down deep. Etsy out to play it. As he looks up and sees a white jersey, he elects to hold on. 1:08 remaining in the power play. 2:07 remaining here, second period. On the draw to the half wall, so short controls. They keep in at the blue line, but they just put it down deep. Now Sackville looked to skate up ice. Here's Cluett. Cluett look for some open ice as he brings it inside the line. Takes it all the way around the back of the goal. Elects to hold on as he tries to set up now to put the brakes on. Blue line. Here's Blanchard. Quickly over. Hardy walking in, looking for a shot. Takes it! And I'm pretty sure it's still loose. But I think Oakley might have got that off the mask and then comes out the backboard, almost back out front as he's all spun around. But he's able to find it, hold on to it, cover up and force on the face-off. 39 seconds remaining here now in the power play. Official taking the time, getting it all set up, and then they're going to get the toss is so sure. So Cluett will get the face off. Sackville looks to set up from the corner. Lindsay passes it down low. Marchand looks to go back over front. Gets forced to off the corner. Puts the brakes on. Goes off the boards. Here's Nick Cluett. Quick look over his shoulder. 20 seconds ago in the power play. Cluett. Marchand. Trying to find somebody open. Seems anybody got to sneak in the back door. He takes it in behind the net. Slides over to Hardy. They switch positions. Hardy looks out front. Blue line. Blanchard. Back to Hardy. Face off top. Fires one. He misses wide. As the penalized player gets ready to step out of the box. He almost had a breakaway. Would have been about a second later. But the puck's going to come just outside the line. As the official is right there. Passed up. Now it's booked in. They get a chance out front. Walk in. Fire one to Etsy with a big save. And the player gets taken down. And the referee's arms up. And the other player gets... Marchand was going to get one, but I think it might be both of them now. Everybody comes to have a conversation. Let's see what happens here now. As Perry got taken out, and then Marchand got tripped up. Referee's going to have a conversation. So Marchand's going to head to the box. And it looks like it's just going to be the one for cross-check. So a power play opportunity here with 44 seconds up on the clock. So a chance for so short. They didn't need to pop one here before the break. If not, they'll start the second on the power play as well. We'd like to have some momentum to go into the third for sure. Sackville will try to kill this off, of course. Back here at the blue line. Trying to walk in. Shifts it down low. Takes his player out as well. As Blackwood got caught looking back at the puck. Now Sackville clears. Fires the blue line, not out. Kept in off the boards. Zink up top now. Kroos. He fired the shot, and I don't think Etsy realized he made the save until it hit him. Loose puck. Still loose, so sure has it. Moves up, goes off his skate. Faulkner trying to find a short-handed. Looking to go off to the races. Walk in now. Faulkner trying to get a hold of the stick. Firing a shot there. It hits the shin pad at his front. And right at the horn, it'll give and go. But the horn's going to save the Knights. And that's going to do it for us after 2 periods of play. 4-1 our score. Shots 39-20 in favor of the Knights. So sure, we'll start the power play to start the third, though, for a minute 16. We'll take a short break here and see what theatrics and fireworks we'll have in store for us for the third period. See you right in a few. here we are, third period action. Just getting ready to go up. Thank you, Mr. Wade Wild, of course, doing a fantastic job that he does almost every night. Every night I'm at the rink, he's at the rink. And we'll get ready to start this third period. Knights lead 4-1. Still a power play here for South Shore for about minute 4 now. They'd like to get an early one here. Try to get back in this game, chip away at this lead. Start to get a little more rough towards the end of that second period. So, of course, next goal will really change things up here. Here's LeBlanc here, shorthanded. He can't pull the trigger. It gets pushed to the corner. So Shore try the far side now. Sidestep the referee, looking to move it up ahead. LeBlanc trying to chase down his man. Pushes the puck inside the line. Now looking to move it up and get some help here from Faulkner at center. And they'll dump it all the way deep. Sackville looking to make a change. So Shore will look back like ice. 30 seconds to go on the power play. On that far side, looking to wheel Dales in. Here's Mansfield. Mansfield takes it all the way behind the net. Holds on. Back to the blue line. Kroos. He goes far side with it. Here's Zink. He puts it down deep as the penalized player gets ready to step out of the box. South Shore trying to come out front with it. Back at the blue line. Back to 5-on-5. There's a shot. And then Etsy got by Etsy, but couldn't get by the side of the net. Goes off the outside of the post and the pass out front scramble. Everybody trying to walk away. The players go down. South Shore has the puck. Look across ice ahead. Didn't realize as Mansfield was trying to chip in from the blue line. South Shore still holds. There's a pass out front. Zink trying to pull it from skate to stick. But it's going to be picked up by Sackville. They look to move it up ahead. Marchand loses the handle. Zink quickly moves it up. Bring inside the line now by Kaiser. He misses with the shot. Puck comes to the far side. Sackville tries to push it out. South Shore pushes it back. Trying to pull it back up front. Still trying to release the trigger. Does. He got through, but stays out somehow. Another shot. This time to make no mistake. And going to pop that one home and fire a laser beam upstairs. Don't go anywhere, folks. 4-2 hockey game. As putting that one home, I believe it's Cohen Sawyer. Wait for the official announcement. He's leading the lineup. But the Schooners don't care who scored, just that they did. 2 minutes into the third, making it a 4-2 hockey game. We'll bring it back to the center. So Shore looking to feed off that now. They start to bring it up ice. Fires the line, but not out. They'd be offside. They got to tag up. And didn't realize they're going to be offside in there on the forecheck. So that's going to bring that face-off way out. Excuse me on that one there. They're so short with the draw. Going to bring it right back in. Bailey, he fired one. He gets his head a little shake as he missed the net by a few feet. With some jeers there from the Sackville bench as he skates by. And watch out for the official there. He only got run into by the Knights player chasing the puck down, but does come up with it. Blackwood, they're going to chip one up. You got to join the Russians to get it to Chenard. Now it's dumped in by Hardy. Here's the goal announcement. It was Soller, his fourth of the season. Gordon and Forden getting the assist markers. Sackville tries to force it to the boards. They're going to get a glove pass. As they try to keep it in there at the blue line. He knocked it down with his hand, played by his teammate. Whistle goes, and the faceoff comes outside the zone. They're going to pull it down to the far dot this time, just in front of the Schooners bench. On the draw, Sackville looks to come in with it. We're going to feed one out front, can't quite get the pass through. They still have it. Keeping it, Sudsworth. He tries to pass down low, goes off a skate, gets it back, puts it down deep. Both teams give chase here. It goes to the opposite corner. So Shore trying to pick it out. Goes right out front. Sudsworth almost had a gift and does break off the pass. Tries to chip it down low. So Shore now getting trapped in their own zone. There's a collision down there in the corner right by the Zamboni door. Sudsworth comes up with it. On the backhand, looking out front, he goes in behind the net. Gets pinched off. Zink moves up ahead. takes a bump. Play continues. Look at a couple chuckles from the fans beside it. Thornhill makes a play as he's getting taken down. Lindsay going to fire one far side. Icing's waved off. Oakley plays it in behind now. Puck pops out. Schooners far side with it now. Zink going to go for a skate. He brings it over the line. He cuts wide. Trying to get a little step now as he takes it in behind the net. Trying to throw a reverse hit as well, but loses the puck. LeBlanc looking to chip it up. Chenard trying to catch up now. Chenard gets there first. Over skates it. Spins back. Trying to kick it from skate to stick. Still looking for it. Now using those soccer skills. Gets it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc fires one. That hits Chenard in front. He's having a great shift out there. Like a puck magnet as South Shore comes back the other way. Fires one. That misses the net. Touched up. A little bit too far for Chenard. Oh! As Chenard lays a huge hit there in Haggard. And play continues. Now LeBlanc trying to pick one up. As Etienne Chenard lowering the boom. Now the referee got his arm up. There's going to be a whistle. So any Chenards watching at home, you may want to clip that and send it to the boy. As he's getting some pats on the back on the bench. And after that, there's going to be a power play. It's going to go to Sackville. As heading to the box was Haggard as he got back into the play. He tied up the Knights player. The referee arm went up. So now Sackville looking to add to their lead here. Cluett trying to set up. Up top here now for Blanchard. Dawson Blanchard fakes the shot. Hands it back to Cluett. Cluett walking in. Look for somebody open. Got to hold it himself and puts it home. Power play marker. It's 5-2. Looks like you got a pass out front. Likes to keep those low glove far side. Nick Cluett. Power play goal. We'll bring it out to center. I got Cluett from Dawson Blanchard, making it 5-2. Shots now 40-25. Also in favor of Sackville. We're just over 5 minutes in to the third period. Blow the whistle there as the penalty door was left open. We'll bring it back to center. So Shore pushed it up to the middle. Subworth picks that off. Hands up down to Lindsay. Lindsay got one here early in this game. Looking for more. He fires one towards the goal. The high riser goes up over the top of the goal. Kept in on the far side by Blanchard for the moment. But it's blocked this time. He's going to come all the way back to the Knights zone. They chip it up ahead. So Shore has to wait to be caught offside. So Lindsay back on the back check. Now Blanchard. Going to go cross ice over to Lindsay. Lindsay hits the blue line. Puck took a bounce on him. He tries to put it back in. Sudworth looking for a loose puck. Everybody crashing inside the blue line. Lindsay has it. He fires another one and brings it off the post. Right at the corner of the crossbar and post, but stays out to come back the other way. The shot down that far side. Saved by Etsy. As in behind the play, Sudworth and Eisenhower were going at it a little bit, and they came back all the way back up ice, exchanging pleasantries. Referee doesn't make any calls. They let it go as they announce Cluett's goal on the power play. It was assisted by Blanchard. Sackville with the draw now. Marchand trying to use some speed. Little chip and chase he puts inside the line. As he battles with Kaiser in behind the net. Kaiser comes up with the puck. Looking to skate up now. Flicking a high one up as Zink tried to glove down. Sackville puts it right back in by Thornhill. Knights will tag up on the offside. Solskjaer will try to clear the far side. The boards for Zink. Goes out the back of the skate. McCauley picks it up. McCauley top of the circle. Hands it over. Marchand on the backhand. Diving down. Goes off the skate. He's down. Oakley's down. And he's able to cover it up. And everybody crash in the goal. But Oakley has it underneath him. He's able to freeze it and force a face-off inside the zone. Opportunity there. Lucky break for the Schooners as they tried that clearing attempt. Right off the back of his skate and stayed in. But bailed out by their goaltender. Face-off stays inside. And the Schooners will skate up with it as they win the draw. Now along here on the short side. Trying to move it up through center. Here's Zink. He gets on the right side of the red line, dumps it in deep. Looking to give chase on that far side. Now is Kaiser. Pass out front. Here's Zink with a chance. Hold, shoot, scores. They're exchanging goals here in the third period as Zink took his time and fired that one low glove. Lots of hockey left to be played. CJ Zink gets one right back, giving it back to a 2-goal hockey game. We'll bring it back to center, wait for the official goal announcement. As South Shore looking for more, they bring the puck inside the line. Looking, spinning and turning with it is Innes. And you can hear this on the other side. That one didn't miss by much. Stays in. Sackville feeling the pressure now. South Shore with a little more oomph in their step. And Sackville looked to clear. Hardy looks up ice. Trying to find one here is Chenard. South Shore even moving up. Blocked off by Hardy. Takes a bump. Now it's center. Dumped in by Jodry. It was Zink with his 4th of the season. Innes getting the assist marker on that one. There's a shot from the far side. Etsy able to make the save. Hold on, no rebound. And we're going to the face-off in the zone. Oh, it's 7.5 gone here, third period. On the draw. Another shot and another save. Is able to hold on to that one. And we'll redo that draw. Another face-off inside the zone. Sackville looking to clear down. They try the opposite side. Now they move it up. Penny trying to go cross ice. First attempt is knocked down. LeBlanc going to take a bump as he puts it in deep. Now the Schooners behind their own net. Looking to skate one up. Going to go cross ice. Using his baseball skills there to catch that one was Perry and then bring it inside the zone. He tries to dance to D. Loses the handle of the puck. Here comes McCauley now as he picks it up. McCauley sidesteps and brings it right out front. Still has the puck. Got to be careful as he's in front of his own net. Now he's going to give it back to his D. Looking up ice with it. McNeil. A pass in behind McCauley, who was calling for it at center. Schooners going to dump it right back in deep. LeBlanc going to give chase for the Schooners. Hands it off now to McNeil. McNeil on the wall. Off now to McCauley. McCauley brings it inside the line. Puts the brakes on, trying to shovel pass through. A couple players got tied up as he's looking for Penny out front. So short, get up to center. It's Blanchard trying to knock it forward. Now a bouncy puck inside the zone. Carter Blanchard tries to knock it down. I should say that's Dawson Blanchard, and he blocks the shot. Either way, Sackville able to clear it out now on that far side. Trying to bring the puck with him is Belfield, but able to push it just a little bit too far. That's going to come in on Oakley. He's going to hold on and force another face-off in the Schooner zone. Face-off now on that far side. Sackville controls. Try to pass it back here to the blue line, but a little bit too far in front of Blanchard. Moves up, and then his pass is picked off. And So Shore looks to bring it inside the zone. They lose a handle. Lindsay chips it up. Sudsworth now inside the line with a little toe drag shot, rebound. And there's Oakley. There's Hunter Sudsworth with the old Bedard, the old toe drag shot. But Oakley way out to the top of the crease. Make the first save. Rebound was loose for a moment. He's able to gobble it up as well. And another face-off in the Schooner zone. On the draw now, back here to the blue line. Blanchard puts it down in deep. Goes to the far side. Dawson Blanchard trying to get there first. He does. Takes a bump. Put it down to the corner. Schooners will try again. Trying to go out the boards. Faulkner gets in the way. He holds it in. Pass out front. Lindsay trying for it. It's off of the post again. That's 2 posts for Will Lindsay in this third period. After scoring one earlier, his first as a night. Back in behind the play. He's starting to throw the body around here both ways. Lindsay going to reverse it down low here for Faulkner. Faulkner trying to go back up top. Pass picked off. Now he's looking to go for a skate. Going cross ice. Couldn't quite connect with the pass. Blanchard going to backhand one out. Sudworth trying to chip one up ahead. Now Faulkner trying to find it down low. Faulkner got Lindsay. Faulkner holds, shoots, scores! Connor Faulkner by himself brings it out front. We're going to say the net was off, but the goaltender knocked it off. And he fires that one upstairs. Knights regain their 3-goal lead. A little bit of a confusion play in front of the South Shore bench. Either way, Carter Faulkner, the lucky recipient there, and he walks in, makes no mistake, and fires that one upstairs home. We're halfway through this third period now. Wait for the official goal announcement, of course. We'll bring it back to center. That's going to be put in deep. And a quick look at the schedule. Both these teams will be back on home ice on Friday night as East Hants will be here to take on the Knights. And so sure will welcome Newport. They had a tight game with last night. Of course, East Hants on top of the leaderboards, but suffered their first loss on the weekend to the Admirals, who were here Friday night and took one from the Knights as well. East Hants Penguins were undefeated up until that point. Not anymore. Here's the goal announcement. Oh, that play there as he thought he had a tap in. As he got a paddle down. They're waving that off. That would hit the crossbar. So as that one goes the length of the ice, it's got to be icing. So Carter Faulkner's announcement there, his first of the season. I believe that's going to be his first as a Knight. But so sure coming that close. The official was right on the goal line down low. That was it. It was quickly to wave it off. And then the Sackville send the puck down the ice for the icing. Now so sure with a draw, fires another one. Nancy down, makes a save, rebound. Goes to the side of the goal, now picked up in the corner. So sure, trying to get one back like they have a few times. The shot, it's blocked, they're going to bounce out. Up in the forecheck, trying to find a loose puck. And they do, walk in. McCauley trying to get one over. They're trying to catch up with the play. Now it's out front. And Marchand down in the backhand. Oakley. As McCauley and Millett almost got that puck through. And then Marchand coming as a trailer. Tried to slide in there with the backhand. But Oakley, as he's approaching the 50-shot marker here, makes another huge save. On the draw, so sure, going to control it, going to flick one out. McNeil tries to glove one down, heads up on the bench. As that one was trying to be chipped up ahead, but chipped up a little bit too high. And right in the Schooners bench, right above that big Kings hockey logo that represents the U16 AAA. That plays here. Great hockey, their home games on Saturdays. So sure with another draw, they bring it back up. As Jodry dumps it in deep. So sure picks it up. McNeil for Sackville going to reverse it. Now Hardy with some time from the corner looks up ice. Going to flick a sauce pass up here. Is knocked down for Chenard. Chenard look for a loose puck as he gives chase. So Shore will chip it up. Now it's center. Zink right through the legs pass. Far side. Draw pass. Walking in. Firing one. And there's another one. It's going to be deflected. And it's up in the netting. In out of play. Pretty well 8 minutes left here. Third period, 6-3 our score. Sackville gets as far as the line and does with the second effort get it out. A little 2-on-2 shaping up. Chenard trying to sidestep a check as he takes it to the corner. Chenard behind the net. Trying to get a pass over front, but it comes to the blue line. LeBlanc walking in, goes down low with it. Cluett takes it to the opposite corner. Leaves it down low, but it's picked off by Sawyer. Goes on the boards. Looking to get out. Didn't realize where the puck was as LeBlanc holds it in for the moment. Now so Shore able to poke it up. Sackville there at the red line. Dump it right back in. We'll try again. That's going to come outside the line though. As Cluett got to wait for everybody to get back on side. He dumps it in deep. Oakley came out to play. It goes to the far side. Belfield looking to pick up a loose puck. So Shore chips it up just ahead. Looking to bring it up ahead now. Perry Perry looking for a shoot lane. Finds one. That hits the defender in front of him. He gets taken down. He's all tied up there with Blanchard. They still have a conversation as they're both getting up. Now play continues the other way. Break him wide. Looking to cut one in. Trying to go far side as Belfield. But Oakley stays with him, makes a save. So Shore picks up a loose puck. Up again. And Belfield back on the back check. Trying to lift a stick. Gets some help now from Perry. Or Penny, I apologize, who steps in. Penny trying to get in. He gets hooked up. He goes to the boards. Play continues. In behind. Penny still down there looking for a loose puck. Now So Shore will retrieve it, taking it behind their own net. Almost lost it beside the goal, but they do get up front. And then losing the handle was Innes. And then down there quickly and firing a shot was going to be Fortin. But Etsy able to read that one. Makes a save, cover up. 6:16 remaining here now in the third period. On the draw in the skates, both teams looking for it. Sackville gets as far as the blue line, not out. They push one towards the goal. And then it's another one he's going to hold on to, take no chances. Should give a special shout out to our sponsors as well. Ryan's, Metro Window and Doors, Tri-S Construction, Duckhead's Heat Pumps, Dr. Heather McLean Community Dental, ASAP, Atlantic Security Authorization, Counselor Billy Gillis, of course, Randy's Pizza. I don't know sure if Randy's coming tonight. Usually here every Friday night, they drop pizza off to the team, and of course, Marshy's Custom Decks. As Sackville able to try to bring it back the other way. They've looked to force a puck in deep. Down from the corner, looking to come up from it. So Shore picks that pass off. They take it in behind. Looking to skate up ice now. Gonna flick a high one up through center. Off a stick inside the lane. Thornhill trying to puck it right back out. That's knocked down. Got a chance in front. Pass over. Down low. And there's Etsy with another save. And kind of at a crucial point in this game, too. But Bailey holds the line. Gives it to Zink. Zink back to Bailey. Bailey looking to put one down deep. And it's trying to come back out front. That pass is picked off. That goes off the glass. It does come out as Bailey had to take a funny bounce on him. Now a chance for Blackwood. Going to go hard off the boards. Picked off on the far side by Kaiser. Kaiser brings in the line. Looking to go out front with it. And Zeke trying to go looking for somebody home in the back door. Sackville getting pinned in the zone here. Zink gives chase to the corner. Sackville tries again to clear. Bailey holds it. Takes it in. Now Sackville will clear it. Oh, no, Bailey again. Nice play there to reach back and hold it. But this time Sackville does clear it up. Lindsay trying to chip it in. Bailey on the back check, though. Gets back. Trying to clear. Blackwood holds the line, puts it down deep. Sudsworth throws a reverse check, picks up a loose puck. Trying to come off the half wall with it. Still with it now. Leaves it for Blackwood. He's going to fire a shot. Gets it through. Pad save. Rebound pops out, but So Shore looking to clear. Going high off the glass. As Zink able to force it forward. Sudworth was waiting to see what's going to happen there. A couple extra little hits. So Shore keeps it in. Looking to go up front. Take the pass. Let's deflect it. Marchand trying to push her up ahead a little bit too far. Back in his own zone now. Lethbridge moves up. The players all caught up in behind. And the helmet ripped off. Let's see what comes from this here now. As Thornhill, let's see who it's Thornhill and Mansfield's. Referee's right in the middle of them. They're trying to get at each other. Thornhill took his helmet off. A lot of jaw jacking going on. Looking to hold him back here now is his teammate Lethbridge. And I think they're both going to head to the dressing rooms. Their nights are over. Forgot to stop the clock here. It's got caught up watching the play. 4:14 remaining. Some fans yelling from the far side as well. So Lucas Thornhill and Spencer Mansfield both head to the respective dressing rooms. Knights are over, slammed the door down the end there too. We'll see what the call is going to be here now. If it's just going to be 2s and 10s, or will So Shore get a power play out of this? Everybody's in the little circle on that far side. looking to find out. It took a little longer than I thought. I thought we would have saw some fireworks a little earlier. Penalty door open to the Sackville side. 2 and 10, what it looks like. So it might be 2 and 10 for Sackville, maybe just a 10 on the South Shore side. As I see, Ethan McMillan has made his way up to the stands. Ethan knows a lot about penalties, so we should probably ask him. He probably knows the calls. He usually spends a lot of time over there in the box as they get a little smile from him as they look over. So it looks like up on the board, they're each going to have 2s. They take a quick shot. That's all up on the board right now. It looks like 2s and 10s. It looks like it might be 4 on 4. Of course, got to give a shout out to the company I work for, Fine Edge Carpentry. A perfect placement right between the 2 penalty boxes. Check them out online, Facebook. Tell them Mike sent you. I'll get you a deal. So it looks like it is 4 on 4. They announced the penalty calls here now. So 2 for roughing and a 10-minute misconduct looks like it's going to be called for both players. So we'll be privileged now to watch them 4 on 4 hockey with the speed of these 2 teams. A lot more open ice now. And looking to bring it in here now is Ennis. Cade Ennis trying to get through to a scoring opportunity. Can't bring the puck with him. Nice pick it off. Looking to move it off quickly here. Marchand trying to kick it. Skate to stick. He's by himself now as he brings it inside the line. He chips it down deep. Pass out front. Chance here for Millett. And a nice save by Oakley. As Millett found himself open. And got a quick one-time off, but Oakley up to the save. Now back the other way. So Shore over the line. Jodry holds it. Keeps it to the far side now. Try to catch up to the play. Looking to get a pass out front. Gets forced to the boards. Sackville trying to kick one up ahead. So Shore puts it down deep. LeBlanc looking for it. He takes a bump in the corner. He's trying to come out with the puck. And he does. Fires the blue line, but sliding on his knees. And not able to hold it. Now Zink with 2 black jerseys on him. Looking to skate away from some trouble. They move it up. On that far side now, Kaiser moves over Ennis. Ennis trying to walk in. He fires a shot. There's a toe save. Rebound comes right back out. Fires another one. Blocker save this time. And the rebound's picked up by Marchand. Marchand going for a skate. 2 on 3s. He tried to pass cross ice. Goes outside the zone. Fresh off the bench now. Trying to come with some speed. Fortin loses the handle. Now he puts it down deep. Looking out front. Trying to step in and misses the open net. Cutting in there was Kroos with a beautiful pass out front. But he puts it off the outside of the goal. Now from the blue line. Takes another shot. Blocker save. Goes to the far boards. Blanchard trying to find a loose puck. He pokes it down. Dawson Blanchard picks it up. He moves up now to Cluett. Cluett going to skate it. Nick Cluett brings it to the blue line, dumps in, rims around the old horn. Looking for Hardy on the far side. He tries to sidestep a check. So Shore will look to clear it out. And they do. Sackville steps up. Chip it up inside the line. So Shore puts it right back out. They got to get back on side. So Shore going to go right off the board. See if this makes it far enough for icing or not. And as the whistle goes, icing will be the call. 1:43, third period remaining, 6-3 hockey game. We'll bring it here to the right side of the South Shore goaltender. Blackwood holds at the line, takes a bump. Pass out front, can't quite connect. On the other side, McNeil going to put it down deep. Penny looking for it in the corner. He's there for Belfield trying to come up front. He takes it down, but gets a pass out, and Penny puts it home. Taking the hit to make the play, and Penny rewards the Knights with their 7th of the evening. 1:30 to go. Extend their lead to 4. Now we'll see how this one's going to play out. We'll bring it back to center. Line up in the draw. Sackville gets it back in their own zone. Here's Blackwood. Hands over to McNeil. Goes quickly off the boards. That pass is picked off by Eisenhower. He fires one towards the goal. I think it might have been deflected. It goes up off the glass. Sackville looks to clear. Blackwood joins the rush. Looks to move the puck forward. Goes off the stick. Back quickly the other way is Myra. Puts it in deep. Penny off the boards. Sackville trying to clear one is Chenard. So Shore holds the line. We're under a minute to go now. Here's Chenard. Puts a little move on as he skates the puck up ice. Looks out front. Little backhand pass. So Shore picks that off there quickly back the other way. A 1-on-2 trying to dance to D. Reaches down and almost a nice little play there by Eisenhower as he split the D, reached down and got a backhand on goal that Etsy was able to make the save. Puck back down center. This time it's going to be Perry. Perry takes a shot, misses on the short side. Kept in the far side and firing one towards the goal. And reaching up with the glove. It's Etsy. He's going to hold on. If you got about 21 seconds remaining here now in the third. We'll be back here Friday night. Will be a great game with East Hants. We'll be in the building. There's another shot with Etsy. Makes a save. Rebound. And a couple shots now. Rebound is picked up and cleared out to center. As Bailey picks up his own line, goes quickly to the other side. They chip it up ahead. I think Sackville will pick this up and just bring it deep in their own zone to play it out now. And the horn's going to go. Knights take it. 7-3 your final. Final shots on goal. 52-41. All in favor of Sackville. They'll take the victory and be back here Friday night with the division rivals for many, many years as East Hants Penguins will be in town. Mike Elliott here on the call. Hope everybody had as much fun as we did as up here in the booth as we did. We'll see everybody next game.